Okay, I'm going to read y'all a story from Numbers 22. If you want to read the background of this, then you can go to there and read it for yourself. But I'm going to go ahead and read you this one story right here from the King Jimmy version, just to kind of prove a point. And here we go, verse 21. And Balaam rose up in the morning and saddled his ass, and went with the princes of Moab. And God's anger was kindled because he went. And the angel of the Lord stood in the way for an adversary against him. Now he was riding upon his ass, and his two servants were with him. And the ass saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand. And the ass turned aside out of the way and went into the field. And Balaam smote the ass to turn her into the way. But the angel of the Lord stood in a path of the vineyard, a wall being on this side and a wall on that side. And when the ass saw the angel of the Lord, she thrust herself unto the wall, and crushed Balaam's foot against the wall, and he smote her again. And the angel of the Lord went further, and stood in a narrow place, where there was no way to turn either to the right hand or to the left. And when the ass saw the angel of the Lord, she fell down under Balaam, and Balaam's anger was kindled, and he smote the ass with a staff. And the Lord opened the mouth of the ass, and said unto Balaam, What have I done unto thee, that thou hast smitten me these 3 times? And Balaam said unto the ass, Because thou hast mocked me. I would there were a sword in mine hand, for now would I kill thee. And the ass said unto Balaam, Am I not thine ass, upon which thou hast ridden ever since I was thine unto this day? Was I ever wont to do so unto thee? And he said, Nay. Then the Lord opened the eyes of Balaam, and he saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand. And he bowed down his head and fell flat on his face. And the angel of the Lord said unto him, Wherefore hast thou smitten thine ass these 3 times? Behold, I went out to withstand thee, because thy way is perverse before me. And the ass saw me, and turned from me these 3 times. Unless she had turned from me, surely now also I had slain thee, and saved her alive. And Balaam said unto the angel of the Lord, I have sinned, for I knew not that thou stoodest in the way against me. Now therefore, if it displeases thee, I will get me back again. You know, it's kind of hard reading that old King Jimmy stuff, but again, I'm trying to prove a point here. It's obvious that in this story right here, God used a jackass to talk to his people, right? Well, I'm living proof that he still does that today. So, yeah, I can't make it much plainer than that. You know, I'm not a Bible scholar. I'm not a, Joe Super Christian. I'm none of that other stuff. I'm just kind of an old jackass that uses his talent for God. And as it so happens, my talent is for telling stories. It's not reading the King Jimmy version of the Bible, I can promise you that. So anyway, yeah, just to let you know that I am living proof that he'll still use a jackass to spread his word. So I wouldn't even pretend to call any of you a jackass. But I will tell you this. If he can use me and the little bit of talent that I have, I really suggest that you look for your talent, and because they're all given by God to us. So I suggest that you take your God-given talent and use it for Him. I think that's probably why He gave it to us. Each one. I mean, all of us have at least one talent, and so yeah. I just think that we all ought to search ourselves a little bit and see if we can find out what our talent is, if we don't already know what it is, and then use it for God. I know I've said that a couple of times already, but I mean it. Go out, find your talent, use it for God 3 times. Talk to you later. Goodbye.